Good. Chest up. Oh yeah, there you go. You're almost done. Good. Ooh, there you go. Good. Good. Quick. The more force we can basically have when the ankle comes down, the better. And then our body has to be able to take that force and be able to train. Good. Good. So one thing you'll see, like when he's going, keep going. He's doing a really good job of sinking his hips down here. We're trying to push out as far as we can. Good. Right there. Good. And relax. So he's doing a really good job there too of like getting the distance on that, but still keeping the hips down. So it becomes harder the farther out you go to be able to get down to that landing position. All right. So that was a really, really good job on both those, getting out far, but then also sinking the hips down on that one. In place, sink down deep as you can, hop up, sink down deep as you can, just like that. We got 6 on each leg. Good. Yep. And then bounce up. And then, yep, bounce up. Bounce. 1. Good. 2. Very good. Yep, there you go. So you see how deep he's getting on this one. These ones are really good. Good bounce, staying in control, coordination, dynamic, mobility, flexibility, however you want to quantify it. Good. Other leg. So the farther you go down, the harder this movement becomes, and that's what we want to work. So we don't want to do the stuff that's easy. We want to challenge ourselves to kind of go towards those outer limits of what our capabilities are. As you can see right here, he's really having to challenge. If he did this barely bending down, this would be an easy drill. So it's a small little like 3-4 inch difference that makes his movement from like okay to like very down challenging. He's doing a really good job on it. Okay, nice job on those. Okay, that's why I like doing this one too. A lot of people will land high, so sinking the hips down is a lot more challenging. Go ahead, one more.
Dorian, 1 for 3.
Good.
5.
So like this is a good one. Like I had walking back, I had an NBA guy in before it, player in before him. He was working on the exact same, sinking the hips down, getting to that same position. So even at, how old are you? I forgot. 10, 11.
Just turned 11.
When was your birthday?
Like 6 days ago.
6 days ago. Oh, nice. Congrats. Okay, so 11 years old now. But so like I think he's like 32. So a 32-year-old NBA player and a 11-year-old hockey player. We're working on similar, obviously there's a lot of differences in the program, but that same concept of sinking the hips down is something that they're both working on. That's something that I personally believe in and like doing. Okay, all right, now we're going the single leg hop, single leg broad jump, double leg landing. So this is the one, right leg, hopping out. As soon as the right foot hits, we're into a double leg jump, as far as we can. You remember this one?
So just jump and then...
Yep, stay right leg. So you're gonna go right leg, and then you can land on 2 though on that one.
Okay.
Yep. Now the one thing I am going to adjust there, because this is common, is when we get set up, right? So right now when he's going, he's kind of, I wouldn't call it cheating, but it's kind of like, this is common, so like we'll kind of roll into it and then go. So on this one, I want you to start completely on the one leg for a second and then go from there. Does that make sense? Good, that was better. 5 reps here. Quick. Good. Now, so we're doing it pretty good. Now I want simple, try and get past my foot here on this jump. Good, quick. Good. Now we gotta get a little bit farther. We gotta get 2 more here. You remember the broad jump plus the single leg pogo?
Yep.
Okay, so what we're gonna have on this is the one where you jump out double leg and then bounce up single leg.
So wait, do we start on 2?
Yep, start on 2, and then as soon as you hit, we wanna be quick off the ground. So we wanna try and get, and then you can just land on 1. So like when you're going on this one, this is, so single leg significantly harder. We've done double leg a lot, and he's still really good. So the stiffer your tendons, the more bounce and elastic energy you have, it'll really show on a drill like this. You're right. So that's one of the things that we're working on here. Good, quick. That was a really good one. Good. So the stiffer, the more force we can basically have when the ankle comes down, the better. And then our body has to be able to take that force and be able to transmit it quickly. Right here, this is not easy. Like the farther you go, because he's got to get some height over it, he's also got to project his body out. And basically the farther he goes out, the more speed, force is coming down on the foot. So to be able to be quick off the ground like it is on this drill takes a ton of, like this is very difficult. And he's making it look pretty easy right now. All right, let's get one more. Oh, I'm sorry, we're on the left leg now? Yep. Okay. Good. So you see how he almost like floats over each hurdle? That's what we want. That's why like with your plyometrics, whatever we're trying to do, we're trying to get the ankle's ability to be able to bounce and spring just like that, because that's what it takes to be able to run fast, jump high, do a lot of stuff athletically. With that, get second rep here. Get there. So you see like right there, like that's actually a perfect example. So like because of this one, he didn't get enough speed going forward. So you saw like that happen right there. So like when you're seeing these go good, he's having to time stuff up perfectly. Like little muscles and like stuff is basically contracting and firing at just the optimal amount of time to be able to allow that to happen. Okay, you ready? Okay, let's get it. Good, you're right. Walk it back. Quick. So on that one, he did a good job being quick, but he kind of rushed it. So do the same quickness, but almost try and float down to the box. There, that was a good one right there. So it was a small, subtle thing, but he actually got more height there because of what it takes to like float down just like that. Quick. Good. And then the other thing on this one, like that one was probably, was that 4 or 5? Go ahead. Okay, so actually that was a perfect. He didn't try and give me this coaching point, but like, so on the one before that, you saw he like landed like right here. On that one, he landed right here. So like when we're going on this one, even if the height stayed exactly the same, this one was harder to do because he had to create more horizontal force going out. On the other one, he landed closer to the back of the box. So even if we don't necessarily always have to change like the hurdle height, the box height, like any stuff like that. It's just small little subtle things like that of like, okay, if we're constantly landing like right here, can we land more in the middle of the box, all right? Because that's a big change like with that, if that makes sense. So a lot of times people will try and like always increase the heights, different stuff like that. You can just do the same drill, but basically try and do it better, make it harder, and you get a lot of benefit from that, if that kind of makes sense. Okay, now we're gonna have one more set, all right? Now, you think we can go up a little bit on the box? Good. Ooh, there you go, good. 2 more, that one, all right? And this one's like hard, keep going, you're good. Good, quick. Like that one was off a little bit too, but he still got it. To be able to stay facing that way, the lateral, and be quick off the ground like he has is really challenging. That was a perfect one. Okay, so even like on this one, honestly, like we could still, I think the box a lot of times wouldn't be too difficult. I mean, it'd be difficult, but that hurdle height makes it a lot harder because you're coming down from more and it's harder to basically like be quick off the ground. So what I would do is a lot of times for most people, our kids, I would like use like a smaller hurdle like that into it, and it's gonna allow the drill to probably still be done. But this is like a smaller micro hurdle would be good. This tall one's like pretty difficult, to be quite honest. All right, do we have one more? Yeah, last one. Good, pretty solid. Okay, all right, nice shot. $1.72. Push. 1.70. Good. So one of the ones I was saying, I like this one because it's getting timed, you're gonna have 100% maximal effort. If you didn't do this it takes a lot of discipline to like give your best, like the level of effort he's given. It's kids and adults as well too. So the time, we're getting the times, but it's more important for the feedback of the intensity of each rep here. Okay, 5th rep here. Set on that one, he's gonna grab a drink, we take a little bit of a break, and then we're gonna come back and do another set. All right, so basically what we're getting here on today, we're doing 2x6 it's basically a 12-yard sprint. So we're getting 12, 6, 72, 144 yards of sprints or acceleration work right here. So this allows us, because of kind of it's enough rest where we can still get high quality outputs. So if we were doing this and say, so he went 7.2, 6.9, 7.3, 7.0, 6.9, 7.0. So all those are in a relatively quick, like small bandwidth. So we're getting high quality outputs here. If I would have saw ones that are dropping into the 8s, then we're probably not either rest, there's something up, but we're not getting that high quality sprint work that we need to get faster. So as we go, say we did like 12 reps on this one, if we start getting to like 8, 9, 10, and there's a big drop off, then at that point we're probably, the quality of work, it's not conducive to getting faster, if that makes sense. So our goal in the second set, 6.9.0 is our fastest, is to have a rep better than 6.9 on the first set, but then also if we can even just keep everything at like 1.70, like there, and our range is even tighter, then that's a better quality set. So that's one of the things we're just trying to put as high quality of reps together as we can. If we can beat it, awesome. But if not, that's perfectly fine. And as we get a little fatigued, especially with younger kids, I think they start kind of learning how to tap into higher threshold motor units, because you get that little bit of fatigue, and now you have to like just do everything a little bit harder and faster, which takes some time for kids to like learn how to do that. And we all go through that at some point. So that's why I like that little bit of fatigue around 4, 5, and 6. If it's too much, then it's too far out of that bandwidth, and they won't be able to like kind of tap into those high threshold motor units. So that's why I like doing the setup. It works really good. Yeah, so we'll see what we get here on the second set. Okay, Finn, you ready? Okay, let's get a good first rep here. One, 7, 2. Knee forward, keep going down. Good, up. Let your knee push forward just a little bit more. Good. 2. Keep pushing that knee forward a little more. There you go. 5. Tall chest. 6. Good. Forward. 7. Good. 8. 9. Good. Tall chest. 10. Good. How'd that feel?
Good.
Good. Up a quarter. Down. Up. 1. Good.
I tell you what,
2. Keep your hips up a little bit higher.
Being a parent.
3. Control. Good. 4. Good.
Holy crap.
5. Good. Good rep right there. As you can see how his chest is staying vertical here. That's exactly what we want to see when we're goblet squatting. Good. Tall chest. So one of the things, keep going, you're doing awesome. We're sinking all the way down, so I want to see the hamstring covering the calf, so you see it perfectly right there. The knees pushing out over the toe. Keep your eyes a little bit straighter for me. Chest up. Good. Tall chest when you come up out of the bottom. That was a good one right there. Good. Perfect. Good. So like when we're going on this one, you can put it down. I want to see the hips and the shoulders rise and come up together. So like if we come up and the hips start coming back, then we're putting everything kind of on the lower back. So we want to keep the legs basically working when we're going on this one. So when the chest stays up and everything kind of moves congruently together, then we keep all the load in the legs. And that's what we're looking for. So we did a good job. So if the dumbbell, if the weight gets too heavy and that starts happening, then we want to drop it down, and we don't want to see that. That might happen from time to time, but like a lot of times that's a common. People use weights that are way too heavy, and the body's going to figure out a way to just get the job done. At that time, that's not going to be beneficial probably long term, because you're going to be one of the guys that the NBA guy. You ready? Go ahead. Let's go push-ups. The NBA guy that I had this morning, I was talking about like his spine moves so good, and a lot of it comes to like longevity and durability relates to that. Good. Good. Let that chest keep coming all the way down. So on this variation, all right, this is difficult because he's going down, he's coming up a quarter, then back up. So to be able to do this, I mean, to be able to do a push-up, good. Honestly, at his age, it's not. I mean, it's not like unheard of, like whatever, but it's not like common really anymore. So like as we get better with that, with tempos and stuff like that, we'll do different variations of like those quarter reps, because you add more time under tension to it. And we can still make a lot of benefits and improvements with push-ups, with stuff like that, slow eccentrics. I can put a weight on his back, do different stuff like that to make it harder. Good. Nice. 1. Good. 2. Good. All right, let's see it. Go nice and slow. Chest up. Chest up. Good. Good. Now when you go on this one, see how that foot's turned? Keep that foot, work to keep that foot straight as you come over. Yep, you're good. Straight. There, you feel a difference? Now show me a little bit taller chest. Good. Chest up. Good job with that foot there too. Good. Chest up. Oh yeah, there you go, you're almost done. And good. Good set. Okay, stay right there. And then just, so like one of the ones like, so to be able to do the Cossack obviously is like a kind of a progression. So if to start on this, I have everybody do like iso holds. So basically we'll have an elevation just like this. So the elevation makes it easier to get in that position, chest up a little bit higher. So I want to see that toe, stay right there. That toe pointed straight up to the sky, so the leg is locked out, knees over the toe, chest is up, so we're just holding this position, all right? So generally I'll go anywhere from like 15, 20, 25, 30 plus seconds on that one, and go and relax. And so like when you're going on this one, we'll start body weight. We'll do it like with a weight for like a goblet squat to add more like basically weight and make it that position harder. And then that kind of helps us like be able to get down into that position like the full Cossack squat. Pick the medicine ball up. Go slow. Yep. Now slowly slide your hips over. Keep your hips down farther. Hips down deeper. Now press it out to my hand. Good. Now bring it back in. Now slowly bring it back over to that position. Good. And down. Second rep. Ready? Yep, slow, go slow. Bring it over, slow, hips down, hips down, hips down. Press it out towards me. Good. Yep, you're good. And then bring it back. Good. One more rep. Okay, you ready? Okay, now lift that heel up. Good. Right there. Yep, just holding for time. Good. Tall chest. You can lift your hips up a little bit higher. Good. Now hold that position.